Here's another Friday. This is our third Friday, and that is a lot of content. I hope that is bringing some contentment to at least one curious cat other than me. Yesterday, we left talking about the left side and the heart. So let's keep this jam pumping. Heart, from Middle English hurt, ultimately from Proto-Indo-European kurd meaning heart, doublet of cardia, see also core. So you see how things correlate if you watch the previous videos and the things that we mentioned, especially on Sunday and actually starting last Wednesday when we opened the chariot pattern. And from there you see a lot of correlation. The cardia, for example, cardia. And in Latin, the word for heart is actually cor, C-O-R. In ancient Egyptian, Nefer represents the heart. It signifies beautiful, good, perfect. The heart was considered the center of emotion, intellect, and even memory, playing a crucial role in the judgment of the deceased in the afterlife. Now, this memory part is interesting. So, the heart possesses its own nervous system, sometimes referred to as little brain, which is comprised of approximately 40,000 neurons. This intrinsic cardiac nervous system contains sensory, motor, and local circuit neurons, forming a network that plays a crucial role in regulating heart rhythm and function independently of the brain. So it's interesting when people sometimes go through heart implants and they have memories or sometimes cravings that they can't explain themselves. It's not really part of who they are or their personality. And after some digging, they can correlate those weird memories and cravings to their heart donors. Now, in Coptic, the word for heart is et or het, which happens to be the name for the Phoenician letter, and is something that we explored last Sunday. So even the word itself, et or het, kind of sounds like heart. Is it core related? Et, which means front. And speaking of cardiacs and all that, we also have cardinal numbers, but let's move on to the adjective. Et means front and first, and the word also serves as a noun meaning heart or mind, also a jewel, indicating that the heart was something highly valued. And you can see this relationship also in mummies, where the heart was left in the body, as is something that they would need for their judgment. So the brain and everything else was taken out. Speaking of heart, you might have heard of hertz. The hertz symbol, HZ, is a unit of frequency in the international systems of units, often described as being equivalent to one event or cycle per second. It was named after Heinrich Rudolf Hertz, the first person to provide conclusive proof of the existence of electromagnetic waves. We mentioned electromagnetic waves last Sunday. We might go there again this Sunday, perhaps from a different angle. It's a Friday, we talk about free things. So let's talk about frequencies. And children can actually perceive frequencies ranging from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Now, when they grow up, that changes a little, so they can hear sounds between 20 hertz and 16,000 hertz. So their hearing abilities go down a little. Let's take a look at cochlea. This is the part of the inner ear involved in hearing. It is a spiral-shaped cavity in the bony labyrinth in humans, making 2.75 turns around its axis. The name cochlea comes from cochlus, which means it's shellfish with a spiral shell. Cochlus, of course, has a connection with clock and kuklos, which means circle and ancient Greek. Did you guys hear the Big Bang? Was it loud enough to be heard? Now, considering Hertz's relationship to electromagnetic waves, think of the heart's relationship to blood. So its function is to pump blood, to keep blood circulating. You can't think about blood without thinking about iron, which is a crucial component in hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that transports oxygen throughout the body. So we were talking about electric magnetism, and magnetism and iron combined make me think of magma. Iron is a significant component of magma, influencing its properties and behavior during volcanic processes. Is magma magnetic? I think that's a question of magnificent magnitude.